Okay, everybody, welcome back to episode 1,000,000 of I Hate the Way My Hair Looks, but it won't look any better until I continue just growing it out and make it longer. But like right now, I really hate it, especially because I decided to go ginger, and I promise on the box it was a lot more tasteful of a red than whatever has happened. But you know what? I don't care. I do care. But like I also don't care, but I really do care. And I hate my hair and everything I do with it. It looks bad in hats, it looks bad tied up, it looks bad down like this, it looks bad parted. Like I literally do not know what to do with my hair that will make me happy and content with the way it looks until it is like at least 6 inches longer. I'm just gonna be suffering for like literally the next 12 months. How is everyone else doing with their hair? So this video is a series that I used to do on my old channel, Dimension Bros. It was a channel that I ran with my cousin Isaac. We talked about like fandom stuff, and so we talked about people's OCs, and we made videos specifically about people's Poptropica characters, and then we opened it up to general OCs. And so this video actually was gonna be on that channel until Isaac quit, and so now it's just going on this one. I don't know if I'll actually continue this as a series on Theo's Ghost. It was, you know, it did pretty well on Dimension Bros, but obviously there was a lot different of an audience there, and also doing well for Dimension Bros meant like getting 100 views, whereas if a video on this channel got 100 views, I would consider that doing pretty terribly. So yeah. Oh, also thank you for 3,000 subscribers. That's so cool that we hit 3,000 subscribers. I literally only hit 2,000 a week ago, and now I'm already at 3,000. It's crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you. And so, yeah, and when I sent out this form, I only had like 500 subscribers, so there's not that many OCs, so like, I don't know if this is gonna be of interest to my new subscribers or not. I would think if I'm ever going to continue doing videos like this, I might do them as like live streams or something. I don't know. I really don't know what to do with this series, so I'm just gonna see how this video turns out and how well it's received and stuff, so yeah. But basically, people filled out a Google form and they gave me their OCs, their pictures, their backstories. Some of your guys' OCs are quite traumatic and dark. Some of them are just goofy little shit posts that you submit just to get a reaction on me for the video. That's usually how this goes. Yeah, also, I would like to see not a single comment talking about right now how I have the color scheme of an emo leprechaun. We're just not gonna acknowledge it. Like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, I kind of look like a Hot Topic leprechaun right now. But like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta celebrate St. Patrick's Day just a little bit early and not intentionally. All right, but yeah, I have the submissions pulled up on my phone. And so yeah, if you just want to see your OC, along the bar will be the timestamps to each specific OC. So if you don't care about other people's, you just want to see what I think of yours, that's how to find it. Alright, our first OC is from Pegs, and the OC is Chair, and the fictional universe that this OC is from is a house. Alright, so let's look at Chair. Oh, it's just a little chair with a little heart. Aw. It's just a little chair with a heart. Not even a face, just a chair. Oh, I like that. Alright, and here's Chair's backstory. He likes to be sit on. Don't we all, Chair? Don't we all? Alright, so our next OC is from AJ Box, and this OC is called Drama King, and it's from a Poptropica fan island called Dream Crystal Island. Oh, and I see quite a meaty backstory. Oh, wow. Oh, I love the Drama King. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, yeah, wow. I was not ready. He's very, like, a bit bendy in the ink machine a bit, but that's just kind of, like, AJ's style with the way she draws things, but, like, I love it. Alright, and now let's read this backstory. Context of the island for later: monsters are attacking the island and stealing the dreams of its people in a form of dream crystals, insert title card here, to create more of said monsters. Drama King is one of the main villains of the island the player will face. Oh, I love a villain. You will meet the fabulous troublemaker after learning about the island's problems. Sassy and cocky, he loves to mess with the player throughout the island. He views the world as a stage and you, the player, the actor. He knows he's the bad guy and loves every moment of it. 9 out of 10 times he is smiling and cracking jokes at the player's expense while making a few pop culture references. Drama King has a secret, however. He himself is one of those monsters mentioned earlier and can be defeated by returning his dream crystal to him. If the player ever finds out about his origins, Drama King will become more hostile and will do whatever it takes to destroy you and his crystal so he can live forever. TLDR, overly dramatic boy who loves being a villain and will step on your face while singing. I love it. Very camp. And then, oh, and AJ has has linked her Instagram and YouTube. Everyone's links will be in the description in order of OCs, so if someone here has a particular art style, like AJ's art style, go give her a follow and stuff. Yeah. Alright, this next one is from I Hate Fridays, and this is Alice Manchester. I live in Manchester. I don't know if Alice does, because I just read that. Hold on. The question is, what fictional universe is your OC from? She was born in Minnesota. Guys, Minnesota isn't real, it's fiction. But she spends most of her time in Poptropica. It's a Poptropica OC. I just think that's really funny that I go to read the answer for what fictional universe and it just says, Minnesota. She's from Minnesota. And I'm like, that's okay, good for her. All right, let's see Alice Manchester. Oh, ooh. Oh, I like how they've included both the, like, their normal art style and then, like, a Poptropica art style. And there's, like, the backstories on the picture. Alice Kate Manchester, age 14. I don't know why I'm reading this so aggressively. She, her, human, she has some family, she's asexual, she's 5'3", very short. I could easily kick her across the field. I'm so sorry, Alice. I don't know anything about you. That was my first reaction to seeing someone 5'3". I really hope you can't hear my rat drinking in the background. I'm gonna assume that the audio stuff I do is gonna cut it out. So sorry if there's just been like a ticking noise in the background of this whole thing, but like, she's thirsty. Alice Kate Manchester is the protagonist of my Poptropica fanfiction Home Again. She is also the hero of the prophecy destined to save Poptropica. Backstory, Alice was born in 2002 in Minnesota, USA to a loving couple. She was especially close to her father, however, didn't know he used to be a criminal. Ooh. When Alice was 10, she and her father were involved in a car crash which killed her father and permanently damaged her leg, causing her to use the crutches for the rest of her life. People at school also began bullying Alice for reasons she did not know. Aww. She ended up finding solace in a game called Poptropica and played it a lot. She also created her Poptropican Fierce Fox, the agonist of the star. I've never heard of that word before. Is that like a word for like an anti-hero or like a morally? I have no clue. I have no clue about that word. Personality. Due to everything that has happened to her, Alice has very low self-esteem and often doubts herself and abilities. She can get very emotional at times. She finds it hard to move on from the past events. She can also be quite shy. However, she does eventually manage to find some strength and courage in herself and becomes more confident. She also has a slight sense of humor and a strong interest in science. Ah, a woman in STEM. We stand. Ah. Alice. Oh, I love her. I'm so sad that she's bullied though. And then the tell me about your OC, like the actual backstory, they just kind of summed up what I just read through. That's what I'm getting. And yeah, and there are, yeah, and your link tree will be in the description. You don't just have to put one link, you can add your link tree. Oh, and another one from I Hate Fridays, and it's Fierce Fox. So it's Alice's Poptropican. So, ooh, and it's from Poptropica specifically, so let's take a look at Fierce Fox. Oh, it's very cool OC. Oh, and again, I like how you draw them in both the Poptropica style and your style. Oh, she is buff. Oh, she's buff. Oh, I'm just like absorbing all this. Okay, I'm just gonna read through what's on this because like it seems to be that like, yeah, I'm just gonna read through what's on this. Okay. Fierce Fox is the Darut antagonist. Okay, I'm gonna need to look up what that means. We're gonna do some learning on the video today. Do you like how my voice sounds now that I'm on hormones? I'm not doing this on purpose, by the way. My voice just cracks this much. In literature, the deuteragonist, or the secondary main character, is the second most important character of a narrative. Okay, so it's like Isaac in the story of my life. Got it. And Alice is Poptropican. She helps Alice save Poptropica. Name Fierce Fox. 17, mentally, physical, age unknown. She's 5'8". I'm 5'8". Nice. I wouldn't be able to kick her across the field. And she's bisexual. Nice. You see, Fierce Fox and I, we're both ginger. We're both 5'8". We're both bisexual. Have you ever seen the two of us in the same room? Alright, ooh, spoilers. Spoilers for Poptropica or the fanfiction. I don't know. Spoilers for something. Fierce Fox was born on Poptropica Island. Her father was a scientist who did many experiments. He believed that the world was controlled by an entity called the Player. He ended up almost killing his own daughter in such experiments. Fierce Fox's family were so money obsessed and wanted Fierce Fox to join them in the business. She refused, instead wanting to become the chosen one who will save Poptropica, and then she became Alice's Poptropican. Personality, Fierce Fox is intense, stubborn, and headstrong. She is independent and prefers to work by herself. She also has a fiery temper. She is quite rude to Alice at first, but slowly warms up to her as time goes on. She still gets impatient with Alice at times and other people as well. She also tends to hold grudges towards people she hates, especially her family. However, she does genuinely care about Alice and Poptropica itself. And then yeah, the tell me about your OC question, just a summary of that. Very cool. I like them. I like them as a team. And then this one is from Pup, who's on the Discord and is currently my biggest fan in terms of the Discord tournaments that we hold to determine my biggest fan. And this is Sporty Typhoon from Poptropica. I was expecting quite a few Poptropica OCs. And ooh, I think, have you submitted Sporty Typhoon before? Or do you just all put your Poptropicans in the same, like, because I definitely recognize the, like, the swoop hair and the sunglasses, but this is very cool. And now I need to read about him. Professional Poptropica speedrunner, holds the world record for Goofball Island. Listen! Okay. So, story time. I played Goofball Island on stream, and it was a really quick island, so I was like, if I speedrun it right now, I'll be the world record holder. So I speedran it. I got a time of 16 minutes, roughly, and then, not even like an hour later, Pup decides to do like a 12-minute run and just destroys me. For no reason! Was that necessary? It kinda was. It was funny, but like, so I was the world record holder for Goofball Island speedrunning for like, I don't know, 40 minutes? Maybe not even that. So I would assume that that's what this is about. Gets all the ladies, secret agent, probably a ninja, sad backstory, his parents died or something, I don't know. Yep, that would make sense for most OCs submitted to this. His parents are probably dead. And this is from Criaha. I love your art, so I'm very excited to see this. And this is Tulip Twotime from an original universe murder mystery party. I already am loving the name and the alliteration with it. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's such a cool design. Oh, I need to read about her now. Tulip Twotime was originally a painting by some famous artist. However, due to his passion for her when painting, she came to life. The artist was ecstatic and showered her with attention and love. However, this turned her very vain and shallow. When he wanted to create another art piece to come to life, she got jealous and killed him. Okay. Now she lives off the hype of being a living art piece while having mysterious flings, and other people seem to be going missing. So she's a serial killer painting woman. Kind of a girl boss moment, not gonna lie. I was not ready for this to be a serial killer, implied, allegedly. But ooh, that's cool. I should have expected this because the original universe is called Murder Mystery Party. I don't know what I was expecting from that, but that's cool. And another one from Criaha. This is Connero, aka the Luck Master. And then this is also from an original universe, a visitor in a dreaming world working title. So this is not in the same universe as Tulip. And let's take a look at him. Oh, look at his little outfit. Oh, he's a handsome lad. He's a handsome young lad. He's gonna be like infinite years old or something after I just said that. But like, I love this design. Oh, he looks so cute. Okay. Connero is the older brother to one of the main characters in the story. He plays a secondary role in making sure his sister stays safe while in the dreaming world and waking her up when needed. He's able to manipulate luck, which he uses for benevolent reasons, along with making sure that his little knick-knack shop stays afloat to support him and his sister. He has a knick-knack shop? I love that. Both he and his sister's mom disappeared years ago. However, unbeknownst to his sister, he actually knows more than he leads on to in regards to their mother's disappearance. And it ends there, and I don't get to know anymore because it's a Google form and you're not giving me the full stories. But he's very cool, a very spiffing little outfit. And I think that's so funny. Not funny, but just like, that he has like a little knick-knack shop. But also his mother disappeared and he had something to do with it, or he knows. Who knows? And then a third one from Criaha, Rosalind from doesn't have a universe, just floats around in the OC void. I feel that one. I have quite a few OC voids. Oh, I think I've seen her before. I think I have seen her before. I don't know where you've posted her. I do believe I've seen her before. She is very cool. I love her so much. Like the horns and like the ears and the she's very cool. Let's read. Rosalind, Roz or Rosie for short, is a love demon that runs a restaurant in hell. However, her restaurant is actually a way for her to absorb the life force of her patrons, unbeknownst to them. This is the second time you used unbeknownst. I'm so glad that this word is in someone's vocabulary. Despite that, she's actually very sweet and fun to be around. Oh, I love that. She's a demon who will suck on your life force, but like also, she'll hang out with you. She's a fun time. My voice is taking a trip. I don't know if like you're hearing it as much as I am, but like, oh gosh, I'm so sorry for everyone's backstory being read out in the voice of like an 11-year-old with a Fortnite headset. All right, well, thank you, Criaha, for all of the amazing OCs to share with us. This is from Jack, and the OC's name is Rick, and the fictional universe says, "You'll see." I am almost convinced I'm about to open up a picture of Pickle Rick. It was worse! It was worse! It was so much worse than Pickle Rick. Okay, that was unnecessary. And you put the YouTube video link to be, that was uncalled for. All right, this one's from Ice Cream. Let's look at Ice Cream's OC. This is Tomato Kid. It's pronouns. I love the set of it's pronouns. Let's look at an actual OC and not a Rickroll that I thought was gonna be Pickle Rick. Oh! I was not ready for that. I was not prepared for that. Okay, let's unpack what is going on here. Okay, so we have a tomato whose body is scissors and a lamp and 2 carrots, and its hands are Rubik's Cubes, and it has a sword. I don't like the sword. The sword implies violence coming from this creature. A bunch of randomly slapped together images on Paint 3D. Tomato Kid is a humanoid creature. I wouldn't say humanoid. We're using that term very loosely. Okay. With a tomato face, lamp body, carrot arms, Rubik's Cube hands, and scissor legs, and clown shoes, and wields a sword. Yeah, I got that. I can see. It is very skilled with the sword, and legend has it that it will not hesitate to use the sword if anyone gets too close. See, I don't like that. That implies that like if anyone gets close to this thing, it will decapitate you. I don't know how to feel about this. This belongs in like the Mandela catalog. I'm not even kidding. I don't like it. I know it's a stupid little PNG OC, but like also I don't like it. But I mean, I do like it. Good job. Good OC. But also, wow. That's gonna scar me for at least 5 minutes. This one is from Arson, they, he, it. Cool name and set of pronouns. And this OC is called Rain. And the fictional universe is a planet called Zoslite? I have not heard of that. I don't know if that's from something or is that your... Oh, it's a pit crew. It's a cute little pit crew. Okay. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. I have used this exact pit crew many times. They come from a planet of powers, however water is rare and barely anyone has them, apart from Rain. They are non-binary and love to draw, play ukulele, love their girlfriend, and bake. They're very cute. I like them. Wholesome OC. Alright, this is from Alex/Amelia. They're gender fluid, so they have 2 names. Yeah. And this is Daisy, and this is, I guess, from the OC Void, because I asked fictional universe and they just said I was bored. So, you know. Alright, let's look at this OC. I think, it's pixel art. I think this might be a pit crew, but if it's not, then good pixel art. But I do think this is a pit crew. I don't know. So let's read about Daisy. They are so cool, and yeah, their pronouns are AM. They are non-binary. Hi YouTube. Hello. Oh, I love Daisy. Oh, it is a pit crew. It is a pit crew. It is a pit crew. They confirmed. Cute. This is cute OC. Cute OC. This one is from Connor, and this is Chrom or Chrome. I'm gonna say Chrom because there's no E at the end, like Google Chrome, but it might be Chrome. And this is from whatever world furries come from. Oh God. I'm hoping this is a genuine persona. It is a genuine persona. Okay. I was so worried that I was about to open an image of like Tony the Tiger. This is a cute persona. Oh, I'm really hoping it's called Chrom, because I'm gonna call him Chrom. Oh, I love the like colors in his ears and like the little things on it. Oh, that's a very cute persona. And yeah, the backstory is just, he's my persona. That's cute. You have a very cool persona. I love this persona. This is another one from Connor, also called Chrom. Another one called, oh no, this one's called Ozone. I think they just mistyped. This one's cool too. Oh, look at all the colors and like the little, and the toe beans, the toe bean colors. Trans, non-binary, asexual, and bisexual. Love that. Oh, and the little crown. Oh, they have a little crown. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. And not a fursona, it is sort of part of a video game. Think Ready Player One. Okay. And the fictional universe is Databank, which is, I think, an original world. That's cool. Oh, I love him. Ozone's very cool. Cool OCs, Connor. And then a third one, also from the same world, Databank, Michael. Let's see Michael. Oh, this is the edgy OC. Everyone's gotta have an edgy OC. If you don't have an edgy OC, you're lying. You have an edgy OC. Oh, this one's cool. Oh, Michael's cool. Oh, I love all the eyes in the background. I love how you put like bright colors and like the ears and this stuff. That's really cool. Oh, this one's really cool. Oh, I'm just enjoying this. I'm just having a fun time. Is very much a fursona, is titled Master of Lightning. Because I was bored and watching Ninjago. That's a cool title. I love that. Okay, so this is the part of the video that I was waiting for. So this is an OC from Purple. Purple is one of the mods on Discord and has a bit of a reputation for having some really depressing OCs. And I was told that these OCs weren't gonna be as depressing. So let's see. Let's see. So, okay. So our first OC from Purple, I think they submitted 2, is just Purple Paw, which is their poptropican. That's why we call them Purple. So I believe that is what I'm about to see. It is, and it's the updated design, which I think is very cool. I really like the what is the word I'm looking for? Skates. I'm looking at roller skates, the like cool roller skate. I mean, I've already seen this design, and I think I've already like told you how cool this design is, but like everyone, let's just appreciate this. Yeah. And let's read the backstory. Oh, Jesus Christ, Purple. I'm always confused when we'll put these out like weeks before the video, and I'm like, okay, max of 3 OCs, everyone submit. And Purple's like, oh man, I only got to submit 2. It's because Purple writes us full-on essays in the backstory section. So, everyone, let's get ready to hear about Purple Paw. This is a resubmission from the Reacting to Your Poptropicans video. Yes, I remember. It was the old design of Purple Paw. Let's read. Her adventure name is still Purple Paw, but now she has a real name as well, August. Cool. Plus an updated backstory. After Dr. Hare fused himself with a rabbit and let go to mind control the world, the institute in which he'd worked for shut down but secretly continued operating in order to explore the idea of human-animal hybrids. August, a young kid at this time, was among the first test subjects and was successfully fused with a cat. Oh. I don't remember if that was part of the original Purple Paw lore. It's been a while since I filmed that video, so I'm gonna act surprised at things that were like totally just always the norm. They were raised in the institute and were reasonably well cared for, but it's not exactly a fun place to grow up. Eventually, the institute was discovered, and August, alongside his fellow test subjects, was rescued and taken to a foster home. She only stayed in her foster home a few months before moving on into another home, and another one after that, and so on. Mostly due to her foster parents saying she wasn't a good fit. They were just tired of her running around yelling at 3 a.m. She's a very loud cat person. Or odd things that would happen to her parents, rendering them incapable of looking after him. This is Poptropica we're talking about. Already, we're a little bit depressing with the whole childhood experimentation, but this isn't quite as bad as the other OCs. Eventually, she found her way to a foster home that resided on Monster Carnival. This was by far the worst foster- oh god, it's getting worse. While the foster dad treated her fine, he was the only person in the entire island who did. Everyone else shot them- oh my god. Shot them weird looks. I thought it was gonna be like, shot them with like guns. Jesus Christ. I'm like... Okay, the recording just got cut off. I don't know where it got cut off at. I think I was talking about, I thought I had the sentence, shot them weird looks with guns. Okay, yeah, let's hope that's where it cut off at. Eventually, she found her way to a foster home that resided on Monster Carnival. This was by far the worst foster home. Shot them weird looks and kept distance. August's foster dad feared for August's safety and mostly kept them inside, not letting them go out by themselves. Then one day, Ringmaster Raven's carnival came to town. Feeling bad for her, August's dad caved in and let her go out and enjoy it. This was basically the beginning of August's venturing career. She completed the island up until finding out about the carnival's monster secret and discovered the old newspapers explaining Raven's past. She felt so bad for him while reading them. By the time the part where the player would normally hypnotize Raven came, August figured out that it was Gabe who had set up his own shop on fire, framed Raven, etc. Instead of hypnotizing Raven, they joined up with him to find Gabe. I don't remember enough about Monster Carnival to even know who Gabe is, but wow, shocking plot twist, I think. Once she and Raven had left, August never saw their foster dad again, although they eventually managed to contact him and told him everything was fine. After months, maybe even years of searching, August and Raven pieced together the story. TLDR, Gabe had been in prison and died. Well, at least it was Gabe and not August. Well, after that, Raven found a safe place to live and recover, and August kept traveling. At this point, he was an adult or close to being one on 24 Carat. Hare was close about August, seeing her as a fellow furry who suffered from the same humiliating fate as him. Like I used the word furry. He invited her to help him mind control the world, even though this is over a decade since he fused with the rabbit. His scheme hadn't yet been put into action, and it was taking quite a long time to build the rabbit machine. August kicked him and told him it was his fault she'd become a cat person in the first place. Eventually, years after the events of Raven, August came to Fort Ridley. They especially enjoyed hanging out with the ship's navigator. August and the navigator decided to team up and left Skullduggery Island to go explore together. They made a very great dynamic duo. August likely settled down at some point, or maybe they didn't. They'd probably get antsy living in the same place for more than 2 weeks. What a nice OC. I already knew about. Everyone knows about Purple Paw, but yeah, I love this backstory. Alright, so this one is from Matthew. I have no idea how to say that. Dynjadreki? It's from Norse mythology. So we have a Norse name that I know. I'm gonna say Din. I'm gonna go with Din, because I'm pretty sure those first 3 letters spell Din. And let's take a look. Oh, ooh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is so cool. I'm like looking through all of this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, wow. I love how many furries we have on this one. I love it. I love personas. I think they're sick. Alright, mostly inspired by Odin and Thor from Norse mythology, his name translates to the Old Norse to thunderous roaring dragon. Ah. I have no clue how to pronounce this OC's name, but he's very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Matthew. And then we have one from Oof. Oof is another one of the mods from the Discord server. I'm fully expecting this to be a ship post, but he might not be. Might not be. He's a standalone character, and his name is Cloppy the Ghost. What am I about to look at on my phone? Well, okay, let's read this backstory, shall we? Cloppy the Ghost is the ghost of Microsoft's Clippy. He is 26 years old. He became a ghost after Clippy was discontinued by Microsoft. Cloppy haunts computers and annoys their users by spamming the screen with pop-ups. Cloppy was created after people found out that Clippy was included in the character list of the Discord bot Maday. I've never heard of that bot. Because it was difficult to find, Oof decided to try and draw a knockoff version of Clipping using Apple Notes. When he sent the picture of knockoff Clippy in Hyun's Discord server, Ammonite remarked, it's Hyun, right? It's probably not. I'm probably saying that wrong. Ammonite remarked that it looked like a ghost and drew a tail on it. Oh, it was a communal effort. The picture was then added to the character list, given to Light because he uploaded the picture to Imager. Wow. What a cool OC. It is. I mean, I like the concept, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting from you, Oof. But it was not this. It was not the ghost of Microsoft's stupid paperclip, but thank you. Thank you anyway. Alright, our second, and I think our last purple OC, because this is, yeah. Alright, let's dive into it. So this is Evelyn Query, and this is from an original Poptropica island. So it's the Poptropica universe. Oh, she's so cool. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh, oh, wow. I'm sorry that I'm not like saying English words. I'm just like, Okay, let's read the backstory. And it's long. Oh no. Meet Evelyn, the pun I didn't realize I made. Evelyn Query equals evil inquiry. Oh, that is funny. She's a news reporter who resides on Newsflash Island, a fan island of mine that takes place in New York City. She also is the main villain of said island. Of course she's the villain. She's too cool to be the hero. Causing problems on purpose is her whole gimmick. She sees the world as an incredibly boring, empty place where nothing truly interesting ever happens. And there's simply no point to being a news reporter if there's nothing to report on. Since this is New York City, there's probably quite a few odd things happening. But Evelyn has ideas of her own. So instead of waiting, she takes things into her own hands. I love that concept of a news reporter who just like makes news happen. The events that she causes range from pickpocketing to setting buildings ablaze. And she interlinks them all in order to feed the public a haunting story about a mysterious criminal who's been creeping among them and creating all these issues. Oh my god, it's like, this is a true story. There was like this like serial killer in Germany, and while he was in prison, he like wrote so many poems and stuff. He had only killed one person, and he like wrote so many poems and stuff that people felt so bad, and they loved his poetry and his literature so much that they let him go. And then he became a news anchor. And then he started killing people again. And he reported on his own murders. Like, cause he was so I don't know if this is inspired by him. I don't remember that guy's name, but that does remind me exactly of what he did. Like, okay, but this is cool. She'll do quite a lot to gain the interest of her readers, and she doesn't care who gets hurt in the process. When the player comes along, one of the first things to happen on the island is a building bursting into flames. Wonder why? And someone being trapped inside it. The player, in their usual act of heroism, interferes and manages to save the person. After this incident, which Evelyn happily writes about, she keeps a close eye on the player. If entering a fire was the first thing they did upon arrival, what will they do next? Ultimately, Evelyn ends up trying to kill the player and passing it off as an accident due to them having found out about them being the culprit. The player escapes, but now they know to never underestimate Evelyn again. And some other notes. She's quite a good climber. She drinks too much coffee. I wanted to include a portrait alongside her main reference, but didn't get around to it. When I eventually do, I'll probably post it on Thea's Discord server, so go join if you would like to see it. Great plug for the Discord, yes. And also, if you have like a full doc of like your island story, I would also love to read that because it sounds like a fun island. I love Evelyn Query, and I love that she's an accidental pun. I think this is the best types of puns, when you make like a really good accidental pun. But yeah, she looks so cool. I love her design. I think those are meant to be like fishnet gloves. That's really cool. She's a cool character. And thank you for not making me depressed this time, Purple. All right, so our final OC is from Isaac, and he was so desperate to enter this OC. Well, more like I was also really desperate to learn about this OC that I had to reopen the submission form for him after I closed it. So yeah, let's take a look at Isaac's OC. I've already seen this OC. I have several questions. So, yeah. So this is Deathbox from the Transformers universe. That does not at all comfort me. This is the OC. As you can see, a lot's happening. A lot's going on. There's just a lot happening on screen, which is why I was like, Isaac, I'm gonna reopen the form. You have to submit this. I need to know the context. What I'm mostly concerned about is the human feet, just the bare human feet, and also the angelic toaster. I would really love to learn what that means. So let's read this. After a young child was killed in a lab fire caused by an attempt to recreate the power of the Transformers, he was visited by the angel. Is the toaster the angel? That angel blessed him with the second chance at life, placing his soul into a cardboard box from the lab. Using leftover of the boy's remains along with junk and robotic implements is spelled with an I, implements found around the lab, the boy created Deathbox, the newest transformer. The angel took form of a toaster. The toaster is the angel, to guide the boy in his attempts to become a hero and possibly hunt down the people who caused the lab fire and get the revenge. Okay, so that explains part of it. What that backstory does not explain, whose shirt is stabbed and pinned to the cardboard box? Whose sword is that? Why do we have Captain America's shield and a gun? Well, I get the gun, but why? And also why a toaster? And also why the feet? Why not shoes? Or just like mechanical feet? I still have many questions. I honestly think that backstory has given me more questions than it has. If God is real in this Transformers universe, did God make the Transformers? Are Transformers made in God's image? And what a way to end the video. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about theology and Transformers, yeah. Thank you to everyone who submitted their OCs. They're very fun to look at and see. If I do this again, it will probably be a live stream. I don't know, just like these videos are like pretty long and long to edit. So yeah. By long to edit, I mean I literally started editing this at like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. and it's like 8:15. That's like 6 hours for one 30-minute video. Are you kidding me? But I do hope you enjoyed watching. I hope my voice wasn't too annoying to listen to. I'm really, cause like the thing is when I talk like super monotone, it usually sounds alright, but the thing is I'm quite expressive in my videos, obviously, because I want to be engaging, but now whenever I'm trying to be engaging, I just sound like a squeaker toy. So I hope my voice wasn't too unbearable to listen to for the past, I don't know, like 30 minutes. I don't know how long this is gonna be. But yeah, thank you to everyone who submitted their OCs, except for Isaac. What was that? But also, not thank you to the Rickroll. No, you don't get a thank you, but thank you to everyone else. Comment who your favorite OC was, and everyone who left links or things to be shouted out, those will all be in the description, except for the Rickroll, but everything else will be in the description, so you can check out all of the artists. Yeah, so yeah, there were surprisingly not a lot of dead parents in this video, so are we improving?